got one little piece of some strange science for you today. This actually just popped up for me just recently, within the last 24 hours. So this was not an original docket for today, but I couldn't pass it up. It almost deserves its own Cryptic Corner episode, but let's look at it anyway. Welcome to Strange Science. The strange Klerksdorp sphere found in 3 billion-year-old rock. Conspiracy theorists have claimed that the sphere could only have been manufactured, that they rotate on their own. They've manufactured and they rotate on their own. That's wild. Let's find out where the heck this claim's coming from. This is the sphere itself. Nothing's to sphere here. Klerksdorp sphere found inside pyrophyllite deposits mined in South Africa are weird, looking like tiny ancient cricket balls with seam-like lines around the middle. It's easy to see why they became the subject of conspiracy theories involving aliens and ancient forgotten civilizations. In an article in the 1980s, they were speculated to have been made by a higher civilization, a pre-flood civilization, about which we know virtually nothing, while the same museum curator who said this claimed that the spheres rotated on their own accord when locked in a vibration-free display case. Pseudo-scientific claims that the spheres could only be manufactured despite being found in 3 billion-year-old rock, while even pseudo-earth scientists believe them to be proof of aliens. This is great stuff. The claim about the spheres caught the attention of geologist Bruce, I think I'm going to be on it, Carncross. Yeah, Bruce Carncross in 2006, who wrote that he had been amused by the articles that described them as mystery spheres, and by one program's choice to have a psychic examine the stones, declaring them to be remains of an ancient spaceship. Carncross offered up a rational explanation for the spheres found in a geological formation known as a Dominion group. The feature is made of conglomerates, much like our heartstones that we covered on Bad Science Sunday last week. So if you didn't watch Bad Science Sunday last week, go back and watch that. Plus watch it tomorrow night, because it's Bad Science Sunday and it's Sunday tomorrow. So that's what you're supposed to watch on Sunday, is Bad Science Sunday. So remember that and follow instructions. Love ya. All right, back to the topic at hand. Conglomerates was the last word I read. With layers of volcanic lava that were deposited on top, after a lot of pressure and heat, the layer of volcanic rock became pyrophyllite, the casing in which the Klerksdorp sphere were found. The spheres spheres, it's plural. I keep saying singular like there's only one. There's actually more than one. So it's plural, spheres. I made a mistake when I said it's singular. So you'll have to learn to forgive me for that, and we're just going to keep on trucking. All right, so the spheres are known as concretions, spherical, elliptical, or oblate objects made of different minerals to the host rock, and are fairly common, with thousands having been found around the world. They are often found in fine-grained rock like pyrophyllates, as it allows for movement of water. They form by precipitation from an aqueous solution and consist of minerals crystallized in the host rock, Carncross explains. And we got a link right here if you all wanted to look at that, but we're going to read on. The spheres are spherical or slightly off spherical, as they form around tiny grains of minerals in a solution containing iron, calcium, and other elements. Because the host rock is evenly textured all around, the growth of the concretion takes place unrestricted in all directions as a 360-degree three-dimensional sphere, Carncross writes, adding that if the liquid is moving or the rock surrounding it is not the same consistency in all directions, the shape can be distorted. The lines across the sphere are caused by imprints from the host rock, which was built up in layers over a long time, leaving the layer effect. Meanwhile, the mystery of why the sphere supposedly spun on its own was explained by the curator of Klerksdorp Museum, after which the spheres were named. Some years ago, I put a ball back in the original position on a glass shelf during a journalist's visit, and he tried to make a sensation of it. Mr. R. Marks explained, "It's quite natural that it will rotate a bit as it is round, and we have many earth tremors due to gold mining activity." All right, so cracked open and then debunked, I think. Let's see. Here's Carncross's write up on it if you're interested in looking at that. It's like cosmic cannonball, a rational explanation. So he looks at the spheres in more detail and kind of cracks open the whole nonsense wrapped around. And this reminds me a lot of my Hexam heads that I covered some time back, except for they had a lot more lore attached to them because of the location they're found in and where people want them to be, or what the people wanted them to represent. Anyway, yeah, I'm not joining right now anyway. So, yeah, that was a little bit of strange science for you. I hope that you enjoyed learning about the Klerksdorp spheres, and now you Klerksdorp spheres, and now you know how to address them when some mud fossil shenanigans comes your way. Please remember to be kind. Take care, and we will see you next time.